Everything you ask, everything you say is meaningful and possible. But I tell you, part of our problem. One, the time our leaders use in government, they cannot do long-term planning. Even if they do long-term thinking, they may not be able to implement what they have. Let me give you an example. When I was elected, before I was sworn in, I went round because I came out of prison. And my immediate predecessor said, look, I will give you a plane. Those people who pleaded your cause, you go and thank them. So I went to Europe, I went to America, I went around Africa. I even came here. And then I went to the World Bank. I said to Obasanjo, I said, look, one thing I will want you to do for me is to support me in seeking debt relief. And he said, if you are doing well, we will write good report. I spent my first 4 years. I went around the world. And when I talk to them, they will say, oh, yes, you have a good case. And that it ended there. Oh, yes, you had a good case. So I went to Obasanjo just before the end of my first term. I said, look, I told you to help us, and you said you will help us, but you haven't helped us. He said, look, we have written 2 good reports on you. You are doing well, but that is as much as we can help. I said, that's as much as we can help. Then what else do we do? He said, hold your creditors. They are the one. Hold your creditors. My Minister of Finance then, my first term, nice man, but he didn't understand the international financial. He didn't. Now don't laugh, but that is the truth. So I went to Obasanjo. Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala had come to work with me for 6 months. So I said to Obasanjo, I said, look, can you give me your girl? He said, why not? If he agrees to come, you have her. I said, but I want 2 other things for you to do. He said, what? I said, I want you to pay her salary. He said, if you give her a technical job, I will pay her salary. But if you give her a political job, no, we won't pay. I said, what is the difference? Because I want to know. He said, technical job make her an advisor. An advisor doesn't carry the same weight as a minister. I said, I want to make her a minister. I said, we won't pay. And the problem that I had was Ngozi had 4 children in Ivy League universities. Not her own salary as such, but the salary the World Bank pays for education of children. Is that was my problem. So how do I resolve it? And I wanted her. So I went to UNDP. I said, this is my problem. They said, okay, look, put $100,000 in a special account. We will match it with another $100,000 and we will pay her salary. There were 2 of them who are working for international organization, Adeniji, who I made my foreign minister. So I did that. And what then did we do? I will go and talk to Chirac. And I will say, Ngozi, you go to her Minister of Finance. Until you hear Chirac talking to his Minister of Finance, don't leave him up. So, and then I will be pestering Chirac until he came. Now, so it took us 6 years. If I had had only one term, I would not have been able to get debt relief. And that is the truth. But because I had a second term, I was able to get debt relief. And that goes for almost everything.